from the corners of the country, from the cities and the farms, with years and years of living tucked up underneath their arms. They walk away from everything just to see a dream come true. So God bless the boys who make the noise on 16th Avenue. There's a quiet little cafe in the middle of this town, where they gather up the poets every night and in the round. And they sing the songs that made them great, and the songs you never knew, the ones they say they'll never play on 16th Avenue.
I was 14, I was falling fast for a blue-eyed girl in my homeroom class. Trying to find the courage to ask her out was like trying to get oil from a water spout. What she would have said, I can't say. I never did ask and she moved away. But I learned something from a blue-eyed girl. To sink or swim, you got to give it a whirl. 'Cause life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Well, the longer I live, the more I believe that you do have to give if you want to receive. And there's a time to listen and a time to talk, and you might have to crawl even after you walk. Had sure things blow up in my face, seen the long shot win the race. I've been knocked down by the slamming door, but I picked myself up and came back for more. Singing life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Don't worry about what you don't know. Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome you all to the Bluebird Cafe. My name is Angela Kaset, and I'm here with a couple of my good buddies and co-writers. From San Francisco, a fabulous writer. He's one of the finest writers I know, and comes to Nashville and writes here a lot, and he's had a lot of success, and you're going to hear some pretty amazing songs out of him tonight. Mr. Steve Seskin.
Thank you.
And a gentleman who I guess started out in Tennessee and then went to Texas and then came back to Tennessee, and is just a really dear and tender soul, and writes such sweet, marvelous music. And you've heard his stuff on the radio too, and you're going to hear it a lot more. Mr. Alan Shamblin. My name is Angela Kaset. I'm a local girl, and just never moved away. just stayed here.
Alan Shamblin and I write a lot of songs together. I think we've written 35 songs together. This guy and I since 1992 or so. And you can always count on him to have some sort of strange little idea when you walk in the room. You know, it's like, you know, he's not going to have any no doubt about it sort of cliche sort of idea. No. I walk in one day and he says, I got an idea for a song. It's called Cactus in a Coffee Can. I said, really? I did not applaud when I heard it. I thought, man, you have outdone yourself this time. But my curiosity was piqued, you know, tell me more. And he told me this story that was a true story, a really chilling story. And this song was hard to write. We wrote a lot of it in a couple of days, and then spent the next 2 months, including a 14-hour trip to North Carolina, talking about 3 lines in this song. It was just a lot of rewriting in this song, but we finally got it together, and it came out well. And a new artist on Virgin Records named Jerry Kilgore has recorded this song, and it's on his latest album, and it is called, indeed, Cactus in a Coffee Can.
She had the window and I had the aisle. She looked 25, but she was shaking like a child when we took off. I looked over and clutched in her hands. There was a cactus in a coffee can. She was holding that thing like it was all she had. She smiled at me, but I could tell she was sad. Somewhere over Denver, I asked her name. She said Elena, and told me she came from Santa Fe. She ordered a drink and a wall came down. Yeah, she started talking and pain poured out. She told me a story I'll never forget. She had me in tears when she looked at me and said, my mama's first love was crack. She made her living lying on her back. And she gave me away on the day that I was born. She said the last 10 years I've spent tracking her down. It just don't seem fair that when I finally found her, she was almost gone. We had 2 weeks together to laugh and to cry, 2 weeks to say hello and goodbye. She gave me this cactus, said it's kind of like me. It'll hurt you to hold it, but it blooms every spring. She said I'm on my way back to New Mexico. Was gonna scatter her ashes where the desert winds blow, but I came up with a better plan. I'm gonna keep them in the bottom of this coffee can. My mama was a tortured soul, but I still love her even though she gave me away on the day that I was born. Plane touched down, we both got off. I took her hand, said sorry for your loss. She said thanks for listening, for being here. I've been wanting to talk about her for so many years. Now I'll probably never see Elena again, but we met as strangers and parted as friends. As we waved goodbye, I was sure of one thing: there'll be a flower on that cactus come next spring.
Thank you.
This is a very serious song.
I've told this story several times at the Bluebird, but I'm going to tell it again because it goes with this song so well. After I moved to Nashville, I was working in a warehouse, and then I was parking cars, and I eventually got a publishing deal. And I'd been writing for this publisher for about 6 months, and things weren't going too well. And they called me in and they said, "Alan, why don't you go back to Texas and take a week off and tap back into your roots and come back to Nashville and write by yourself?" And I'd been co-writing a lot, and I hadn't written a song by myself probably in a couple of years. And if you'd given me the word blue, I probably couldn't have rhymed it with anything, but at that time by myself. But I went down to Texas and spent a week, and I came back to Nashville, and I lived in this little bitty efficiency apartment. And I got up on Monday morning, and I reached over and I hit the TV, which is about where Angela's sitting. And I walked over to the kitchen, which is about where Steve's sitting. And there was this early morning evangelist on TV, and I did not plan this, but as I had my back to him, he said, "There's somebody out there fixing to give up on a dream." And I turned around and I looked back, and he was pointing right at me. And I said, "Okay." And he said, "Don't give up. The race always gets toughest just before you cross the finish line." And I said, "All right. Amen, brother." And I got in my car, and this is the truth. These lines just started coming to me at a red light just after I left my house. And the first 3 rhymes were neck, peck, and heck, which I thought were pretty corny. But I said, if it's from you, I'll take it. And I finished the song about a couple weeks later, and Randy Travis recorded it and went on to be a #1 hit. And it was the first song that really did well for me. Here it is. He wore starched white shirts, buttoned at the neck. He'd sit in the shade and watch the chickens peck. And his teeth were gone, but what the heck? I thought that he walked on water. Said he was a cowboy when he was young, could handle a rope, and he was good with a gun. And my mama's daddy was his oldest son. And I thought that he walked on water. If the story's told, only heaven knows. But his hat seemed to me like an old halo. And though his wings, they were never seen, I thought that he walked on water. Well, he tied a cord to the end of a mop, said, "Son, here's a pony, keep her at a trot." And I'd ride in circles while he laughed a lot. Then I'd flop down beside him. He was 90 years old in 63, and I loved him and he loved me. And Lord, I cried the day he died, 'cause I thought that he walked on water. If the story's told, only heaven knows. But his hat seemed to me like an old halo. And though his wings, they were never seen, I thought that he walked on water. Yeah, I thought
you. Well, this is a song that no one has recorded, except for me. No, I've recorded this. I'd like to say that Garth Brooks recorded it, but oh wait, that was your line. Oh,
It could be a co-write.
but this song is. I'll address this to all of you out there, but especially for you guys. See if you can follow along with me on this one. This song is about when the woman in your life is angry with you. Has this ever happened to you? Okay, now the next part of the equation is that you can't figure out why. And it's not as if you can't think of anything it could be that you've done. It's more like there's a list running through your head of all the things it could be. But you don't want to bring anything up. You know, let sleeping dogs lie, you know. So, but if my wife, with me, it's really the wrong thing to say. She's here tonight, and and this is our 18th anniversary tonight, right now. So we must be doing something right. But like, it's the wrong thing for me to say, like, honey, why are you mad at me? I'm supposed to know. I need to know. I need to just pick one of those things on the long list and go with it, you know. But if things get really bad, this could happen to you. Wrote this with my pal Craig Carruthers.
When you insisted that I sleep in the yard, I laughed pretty hard for a little while. But you weren't fooling, now I'm here on the lawn. And though admitting I'm wrong is not my style, it's a jungle out here, there's a whole lot of wildlife. They're creeping and crawling, the mercury's falling, it's gonna be a long night. I won't make it till dawn, and though I might be right where I belong, have mercy, my dear, it's a jungle out here. I should have built that patio and bought that chase lounge. I wouldn't be here on the ground with the snails and slugs. And I know you're in there, you're probably watching TV. You're not even thinking about me, but I'm thinking about you, my love. Yeah, 'cause it's a jungle out here, there's a whole lot of wildlife. I tell you, they're creeping, they're crawling, the mercury's falling, it's gonna be a long night. Please let me back in, don't leave me twisting in this wind. Have mercy, my dear, it's a jungle out here. I'd sleep in the doghouse, but he sees it your way too. So much for man's best friend. Oh, it's a jungle out here, there's a whole lot of wildlife. I tell you, they're creeping and crawling, the mercury's falling, it's gonna be a long night. I won't make it till dawn, and okay, I'm right where I belong. Have mercy, my dear, it's a jungle out here. It's a jungle out here. It's a jungle out here.
Thank you.
Well, this song is about being a mom. And it's about that first time when your kids say something to you that you said to your mom. And you go, uh-oh, me and my karma's visiting, here it comes. And it's like, I remember the first time I looked in the mirror and I saw my mom's face, you know. And she was fortunately right over my shoulder, but no. No. So Anyway, here's to all of us moms. She talks to herself and she sings out of tune, wears bad pajamas and good perfume, forgets the reason she walked in the room. I'm turning into my mother. She got crow's feet around her eyes and dimples adorn her soft white thighs, and the littlest thing will make her cry. I'm turning into my mother, turning into my mother. And I never could stand it when she walked that way, when she talked that way, when she looked that way. And now it's just exactly what my own kids say. I'm turning into my mother, turning into my mother. She can make you sick, she can make you well, and whatever ails you, honey, she's got a pill. She's a master of laying on hands and guilt. Turning into my mother. She can read your mind, she can beat you to the punch, file her nails and drive a car all at once. And if you don't like her cooking, better get your own lunch. I'm turning into my mother, turning into my mother. And I never could stand it when she walked that way, when she talked that way, when she chewed that way. And now it's just exactly what my own kids say. I'm turning into my mother, turning into my mother. Well, she's the sweetest angel, God's greatest gift. She gets so much wiser every day she lives, and she's aging gracefully, that's what she is. I'm turning into my mother, turning into my mother, getting smarter like my mother, sweeter like my mother, softer like my mother, sexier like my mother. And there's one more. I forgot. Oh yeah. Sexier like my mother. I'm turning into my mother. Thanks. Mom.
One day I was writing with my good buddy Mike Reed, and we'd read an article in the newspaper about a man living under a bridge down in Nashville, and apparently he'd been a middle class kind of guy with a stable job, and he got to drinking pretty hard, and he lost his job, and he was lost his family, and he said his wife came down there to pick him up under the bridge and drive him down to the courthouse to get a divorce. And he said we sat there in the courtroom and we hugged and cried, and then we went ahead and went through with our divorce. He said, you know, you just can't make a woman love you if she don't. And Mike and I talked about that, and actually we started this song as a bluegrass song, and up-tempo. And 2 weeks later, Mike likes to say that the good Lord delivered us of our stupidity. And actually, I will not take any credit for this melody, because it's Mike's. I'd gone over to his house and he played it for me, and it's beautiful. And but this song has been recorded by Bonnie Raitt and the artist formerly known as Prince, and George Michael and Kenny Rogers. And it's been good to my family. Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head, and lay down with me and tell me no lies. Just hold me close, don't patronize, don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't, and you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart, and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And I'll close my eyes, and then I won't see the love you don't feel when you're holding me. And morning will come, and I'll do what's right. Just give me till then to give up this fight, and I will give up this fight, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't, and you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart, and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't.
I'm a little boy with glasses, the one they call a geek. A little girl who never smiles 'cause I've got braces on my teeth. And I know how it feels to cry myself to sleep. I'm that kid on every playground was always chosen last. A single teenage mother trying to overcome my past. You don't have to be my friend, but is it too much to ask? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm the cripple on the corner. You've passed me on the street, and I wouldn't be out here begging if I had enough to eat. Don't think I don't notice that our eyes never meet. I lost my wife and little boy when someone crossed that yellow line. The day we laid them in the ground is the day I lost my mind. And right now I'm down to holding on to this little cardboard sign. So don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm short, I'm tall, I'm deaf, I'm blind. Hey, aren't we all? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me, don't laugh at me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Don't Laugh at Me. It was nominated for an ACM award, and I had to fly out to California. Steve was already out there, but I had to go rent a tuxedo, and took my children to the mall with my wife, and my wife Laurie said, "Why don't you take the kids with you to the tux rental place, and I'm gonna go down here to Sears." And I said, "Okay, go ahead." And that, to be honest with you, I was feeling kind of proud of myself, you know, getting to go to California, and we lost, by the way, but. As we were walking into the tuxedo place, my little girl, Ashley, looked at me and she said, "Daddy?" And I said, "What?" And she said, "Did you ever used to have a job?" And before I could answer her, I looked down and I stared at her, and my 4.5-year-old boy, Caleb, looked up and goes, "Yeah, Daddy's got a job. He reads the newspaper." So... I wrote this song with two good friends of mine, Austin Cunningham and Chuck Cannon. An old tin roof, leaves in the gutter, a hole in the screen door big as your fist, and flies on the butter. Grandma baking sugar cookies, we were watching cartoons. I heard her holler from the kitchen, "Which one of you young'uns wants to lick the spoon?" Yellow jackets on the watermelon, honeysuckle in the air, Daddy turning on the sprinkler, us kids running through it in our underwear. Old dog napping on the front porch, his ear just a twitching. I'd fall asleep on Grandpa's lap to the sound of his pocket watch ticking. And it doesn't seem like it was all that long ago. And you can dream about it every now and then, but you can't go home again. My best friend Ricky set up a backyard camp, stole one of Mama's mason jars, poked holes in the lid and made a firefly lamp. And me and Jenny Monroe sneaking down by the river, I'm still haunted by the taste of the kiss I was too scared to give her. And it doesn't seem like it was all that long ago. And you can dream about it every now and then, but you can't go home again. There's a blacktop road, faded yellow center line. It'll take you back to the place, but it won't take you back in time. And it doesn't seem like it was all that long ago. And you can dream about it every now and then, but you can't go home again. An old tin roof, leaves in the gutter, a hole in the screen door big as your fist, and flies on the butter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This song was a real gift. I was just driving down the road one day and I saw like the first green of spring trailing over the side of the boulders, and I got the idea for the song, and it put shoes on my kids for, well, actually it still is. So it was a good day. Looking for something in red, something that's shocking to turn someone's head. Strapless and sequined and cut down to their stockings and garters and lace underwear. The guaranteed number that'll knock the man dead. For something in red. I'm looking for something something to outdo an ex-high school queen. Jealousy comes in the color of jade. Do you have some pumps and a purse in the shade? And a perfume that whispers, please come back to me. I'm looking for something in green. I'm looking for something in white, something that shimmers in soft candlelight. Everyone calls us the most perfect pair. Should I wear a veil or a rose in my hair? Well, the train must be long and the waist must be tight. For something in white. I'm looking for something in blue, something real tiny, the baby's brand new. He has his father's nose and his chin. We once were hot lovers, now we're more like friends. Don't tell me that's just what old married folk do. I'm looking for something in blue. Something in red, something that's shocking to turn someone's head. Strapless and sequin cut down to there, just a size larger than I wore last year. Guaranteed number that'll knock the men down. I'm looking for something. I gotta have something. I'm looking for something in red.